Hello everyone, Clint here. I hope everybody is doing great today. Today I got another accessory for my Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, and this is the Supcase Unicorn Beetle Pro for the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. This is a full strap, full case, very rugged case, very much similar to the review I did of the Spigen Rugged Armor Pro, but this is Supcase's version of that. They make excellent cases for not just your phones but for your watches. So we're going to take a quick look at this guy right here. The only thing in this box, this is your typical Supcase box, and is the case itself. So let's take a look at this. Whoa! That's big. Okay, a little bit bigger than I was expecting. Let's take a look real quick before we drop the watch in there. Let's see if we get it the right direction. So this is what it looks like straight up. It's got some very interesting bolt type fascia there, and here on the side, this is definitely a lot different than their last one. I kind of like this one. This one here, so we're going to have our button cut off. If you can see right there, it's got some carbon fiber, and they kind of like indent right here. That's pretty cool. And then here we got a little bit more carbon fiber here at the bottom, and some Supcase branding. Here they got kind of a mimic of the other side, but without the buttons. I like that. It's going to be aesthetic. And here on the side, they do have the cutout for the speaker right there. And let's see on the bottom, let's undo this guy. Now this does use a double clasp hook right there, so you got the double holes. Not only do I think it's pretty secure, I think it looks cool. I don't know, maybe you can tell me. Here's a single version, and then you got the double version. I just kind of like the way that looks on a watch here. Let's go back here from the bottom. It looks like maybe this just little bit right here is gonna kind of go around the bottom. I've noticed that on the cases for the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, is they kind of got that little thing there. It's a little thinner than I remember last time for the Galaxy Watch 4. Yeah, it looks good. We got just the one there, and let's see if we don't have a notch in there. That's kind of a bummer. We'll see how that works out. Usually I like that notch inside there, so it'll hook into the side without sliding off, but it does have some kind of mechanism there. Let's take a look. All right, let's get the watch off, and let me get this band off, and we'll throw this guy inside that case. All right, we got this band off easily, so we should just goes top down, usually the buttons first, and you kind of pop it in there. And wow, that was the easiest one I have ever done with this type of smartwatch, or this kind of watch band. That was super easy to get in. Let's see how it is to get out real quick. Yep, super easy to get out. It just has these little flanges that hook onto it. Wow, so I really like that. And these like, if you can see right here, these guides are really big. If you look at the Galaxy or the Rugged Armor Pro from Spigen, you can see that's a little bit smaller, so they're a little bit tighter around that. They must not use the lugs for the actual gripping. They use these guys here, so it's a completely different design that I'm used to. But yeah, that just pops right in there. So this is going to work fantastic for popping it in and out of the watch itself. So I like to change my watch bands and often, and so I'll literally just pop one of these on for a specific workout at the gym, because I use say I use lifting straps, and this keeps the straps from hitting the buttons, or certain types of activities. I like to throw that on there depending on what we're doing. Now let's look around here and see what we got. So here on the right side, buttons line up perfectly. I don't know if you can see inside there or not, but I can, and that mic hole lines up perfectly. Same thing with the button here. And this side is obviously nothing, and I can't really see inside there to see if that lines up, but I'm guessing that it does. Here on the bottom, it does kind of grab it a little bit right there, and a little bit right there. Not too bad, but if you look at it, it is definitely leaving the bottom hanging out a lot more than, say, like the Spigen case. So which is fine. I mean, it's against your wrist, right? Here on the straps, it's got a little bit of a thing here. Let's see what it looks like on, and I can tell you, Supcase, their watch bands always are bigger than other, I mean, the watch cases are always a little bit chunkier, a little bit bigger looking than some of the other ones, which if you're into that look, which I do like that look at that guy. Oh yeah, let's get the screen on here so we can see it. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's nice. That is super nice. Just kind of give it a little bit of a different watch face. That looks good. It fits my wrist. I got a 7-inch diameter wrist. It's almost perfectly straight there. I do have some gappage, which is kind of a bummer, but there's not much you can do with a watch case this big unless you got massive wrists. And if you do, then you know, it's going to curve around a little bit more, but yeah, that looks really good. You got this big chunkiness here on the top, and it makes it a lot wider, super wide. Now, if we take a look at that, let's go ahead and put the Spigen next to that. And as you can tell from looking at that, it is definitely chunkier, meatier, and thicker than the Rugged Armor Pro. So it definitely gives you a very specific look to your watch, which I'm liking. I will tell you right now, I did not like the Supcase for the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. I actually gave that away to somebody else that has one. This one I like. I'm gonna give this one out. I might switch this one out between this one and the Spigen. I really like it. I'll give you a quick 360. The band is pretty tight on me right now. It doesn't have a lot of more adjustments. Looks like 3 more there. And it's not too long either. I think it's a little bit shorter band than the Spigen. But this actually kind of locks in. There must be something in there else that locks that in there, so that's good. See it from the front there. It looks good. Yeah, really nice looking watch band. So the plastic feels a little bit different than the Spigen. I just now noticed that. Unicorn Beetle Pro. Yeah, I like it. That's cool looking. So it's a little bit, I don't know if it's flimsier or it felt a little less comfortable than this. This one feels a little softer. This one has like a whole bunch of like edges. Oh, that's how it does it. Look at that. Geez, how did I miss that? So yeah, this locks into, oh, more Supcase branding right there. This will actually lock into those little grooves. I don't know if you can see those right there. So this locks in, which is cool. And again, you have these same little groovy bumps on this side, so that must be what locks it together, which is a pretty cool design. Might be a little uncomfortable for some because the plastic is a little bit harder, I think. I can't explain it. It's a little bit harder. Maybe it just needs to wear in a little bit, but some people might find this one a little less comfortable than, say, the Spigen here. But they're both very similar in style. You can tell their color's the same. They also both like this faux carbon fiber look there, but really good looking. And again, just comes on and off, which is definitely a huge plus for me. And even if you leave yours on most of the time, you still want to pop it off and clean it, you know, just in case you get some dirt in there, or you're out doing some good hiking or something. You want to pop this out and just run it under some water, run your watch under some water, and you know, get it cleaned up, because you don't want it to scratch this nice little titanium, which is scratchable from what I've been reading. Mine's not scratched yet, so that's good. Let me see if I can get a quick price on this real quick. I can't remember actually how much it cost. Okay, here it is on Amazon. I'll leave links for this here in the description too. But it's $21.99, which is a pretty standard price. I think it's just cheaper than my Spigen. I want to say my Spigen was like $29 or something like that, but I could be wrong. But anyways, it comes in just the one color. You can't get in multiple color. I think this thing would look cool in white, then with a gray watch face. That'd be cool. Yeah, so there you go. That's all I got for you today, and I appreciate you staying to the end, and I will see you on the next one.